You're live.
What's up, guys? Live in the Monster Factory with the Gorilla Corey West, fresh off winning $1,000 yesterday at the Arkansas Strength Expo. How'd that feel?
It was good.
Cool. Money's won, right?
Yep.
Got some cool little medals.
I gave them away.
But you compete again in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks, 13 days, you're banging again. Another $1,000 on the line.
A little higher level.
A little higher level. Plus, because it's overall, you got to win the overall, right?
Yeah, and I think Craig will be there again.
Yeah, Craig too. Yeah, he's a bad dude. He explodes on folks, and it's hard to catch that speed sometimes. But that'll qualify you for the World Series Arm Wrestling Finals again, right?
Right.
So they call it a national championship. What do they call it?
I don't know. They have World Series Arm Wrestling.
Is that it? I thought it was on when I watched the series. Have you watched all the episodes?
No.
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
I've watched some of them, but
Have you seen yours?
No.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. We watched it yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right. So you don't really know what we're doing today. We're doing arms. So we're going to do arm workout plus the arm wrestling circuit. But I figured, why not kick this thing off with 180-pound cheek curls for max reps?
You're going first.
I prefer you to go first.
I competed yesterday.
But don't you respect your elders? Like, aren't I like really old? Do you want me to go first, really? Okay. So, Rebecca,
Yes.
do you want us to move this way so that we pull it out here and curl it from here?
Whatever you want.
Well, it's either that or you move the camera over here. Because, I mean, you won't be able to get a good view from the side.
Yeah, move it out.
So, I'm going to pick this up, which is
Is it for reps?
max reps, cheek curls, 180 pounds.
Alrighty.
So, I'm going to let you grab the machine, or you want to grab the weight? If you pick the weight and stand here and turn, the other person grabs it.
You just want me to slide this
Well,
sideways?
no, it's got to be facing. Yeah, you know.
Facing that way?
No,
Alright,
facing.
while you guys are getting this figured out,
You want to just grab the weight? Because I'm going first.
hey, while you guys are getting this figured out, I want to give Phil Woody a shout. Thank you so much for being on, one of our favorite moderators. Tony is the sound and picture good. Looks good from here. And Troy is nice that he had a good time. Troy, we
Troy
enjoyed,
Brown?
Oh, he did really good.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good.
yeah, we enjoyed watching you. Again, it scared me with all of that. I'm not the arm wrestling.
I thought he was going to be in trouble when that guy started smashing everybody.
Oh, the Cameron Chambers kid?
Yeah, I guess they said he trained with John forever. He still was out like
Really?
Utah or Arizona.
Okay.
Been in it forever.
Is that who we're talking about? Same. One, no, not on the
The
right.
guy had
The tatted up kid, muscular.
yeah.
I don't know. And Troy looked good yesterday, though. Looked good.
So did Jeremy Parker, who is also on. Listen on phone. He
Yeah, Jeremy did look good. It's just unfortunate you live in Arkansas, or that you're in driving distance to the event. He looked really good against everybody else. Hey, did you see this yet, Corey?
Oh, I did see you make a post about it.
How cool is that? It's magnetic clutch.
Very cool.
Oh,
That's pretty handy, right?
Yeah.
So Corey is telling me I have to go first. So what we're gonna do?
Corey, you need to step back a little bit that way because all we get is your chest.
180 pounds. It's so much better if Corey goes first because I don't have a goal, right? I don't have a goal.
Okay, y'all give me a thumbs up if it sounds like Michael's whining. That sounds like whining to
He
me.
likes for me to go first because then
I can beat you.
trying to beat it.
I can beat you. That way.
So what you have to do is completely redline because he will get one
100%
more.
max out the red line. So you talk to Corey. I'm gonna go get my belt.
Alrighty.
What are we talking about?
I'm gonna move this back just a little bit. There we go.
The gym and on the colors look good on the screen.
Travis Newsom said, whiner.
Well, I thumbed up myself, so clearly I thought I was
Camera
lining well.
tilt a little bit off. That's because, yeah, let me fix that. Well, it shows that everything's good.
Yeah, but you're no inside. Woo wee.
Hang on.
So, Corey, here's what else I'm thinking. Since Rebecca's already set it down here,
That's my bubbles right in the
we go ahead and do these. Then we go ahead and do the full arm wrestling circuit. Then we put the VFRs on it and go do the arms. Cool.
Thank you so much. So, Dia 730 says, or Diaz, he wants to know what is Corey's riser lift?
Neither one of us do it.
Neither one of you can do it.
We don't. It's not that we can't do it. We don't do it.
Oh, you don't.
I have one loading pin And I'm not taking that weight off and switching to risers when I do that. So I need to have another loading here to set up more weight. So I do a riser lift. I don't know if I've ever done a riser lift. You ever done a riser lift?
So are you trying to
Yes, I'm a top curl and everything else I do.
Okay.
So every way I've always done my riser in the past, I still train. But it would be interesting to see, since I'm progressing so well with the product, what I can do with the riser.
So, let's see if I understand it correctly. The only reason you're not doing a riser lift is because you don't want to unload weights.
Yes.
It's clearly a lazy lift, right?
Okay, I go up by 0.75, right?
So wouldn't you just leave
I go up
it
by 0.75.
Yeah.
So that becomes difficult. You run out of 0.75. Because sometimes it's a 2.5 plus a 1, then a 0.75.
So it's not the energy that's the problem, it's the fact that you have to do math.
It's I'm lazy. We bring the loading. All right, we're gonna start doing riser on Tuesday because Corey. That way, I think 10 is supposedly pretty good. Comment what's a good riser.
Is it out here over here?
So it's not this way. It's
Guys, tell us what a good riser
Even a modified riser where you used to be on top of that, but then it's a modified riser. We're still rising. All right, so back to this. I'm about to start this workout. Energy drink's about to kick in. What is the goal? 180 cheat curls. At least one. All right.
Really?
Okay, so here's the deal. We did this at 170.
Okay.
And you did 20. You did a lot. I did 35. And you're like, Corey's your full range. I'm like, I chose to do the narrow grip, which means this is far as arms go. You chose to do the wide grip.
I can't do it.
See, tell them it's a choice thing. He does not strong with the narrow. So yes, it might look like his are more ranges because that's what he prefers to use them. And I don't know. Because I think
Copy, I just adjusted something on my mic, so Phil, let me know if Michael sounds better now.
all right, so here's it. I
need to talk.
I'm talking Corey. All right. 20? 20 seems like a lot.
I don't know. I'm bad at the guessing and stuff I don't know anything about. I never do.
Since I'm going first.
That's the goal.
So you will. Okay, Corey, this is just like checkers. You're not gonna let your knees slip. You're not gonna let me win.
No, I'm not doing it.
Wait.
Said you might miscount on purpose.
I'll make him slight cheese. Kind of like that shit that time you were like, you called me a cheese.
That was so good though. I really think we should do another grade.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, guys, I'm sorry I keep moving, y'all. I'm trying to get closer to Michael, and he keeps moving farther away from me.
Right? We're at 100. Dumbo right before. I was 4, and I was in LA because Dave was and we had to go up to the hotwood sign, and my lower back was so trashed. Remember how bad it was? 30 reps for 9 seconds or something stupid.
I don't remember what we did there.
It was fast.
I did
100-pound dumbbell overhead.
Okay.
You can switch hands.
Pause just for a minute. Someone asked, who in the heck is that big green monster? So if you don't know who this is, because we got folks from Facebook watching as well. This is Michael.
It's Corey West. So he's always Corey West until Rebecca's like, I
think that was like 4 years ago, maybe 5.
It's close spot. So Rebecca's like, really? So he's got his own
Gorilla
I mean, seriously, wrist on this dude.
But who is he to arm wrestling?
You wanted a super match for the tournament for me. He actually said the other day he didn't ping you. You fouled out. So I think we need to have that match.
He also says that he's in better form, so I think y'all do need to.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
You've had surgery since then. He's had surgery since then. I mean, there's a lot going on. Y'all want to just skip these? Do y'all even want to do this? Do y'all want to just go to the other workout?
If you jump out, you can go to something else.
If I just, you gonna. All right, baby.
We'll see what fools. I'll count all the fools ones.
Oh shit! I got negatives. I got negatives. All right. Legacy. We go again above. I think that's awesome. I love that. I just got to get it. I think I run a string across it and then center it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah,
Or a cable.
Well, the thing,
Like
yeah,
a
cable.
small piece of
That's what I'm
cable.
saying. The problem is those two hooks.
Sucks.
They don't match up to the.
Yeah, that's just.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have
It's, you'll never get it.
What I'll probably do is find two spots to, of course it's gotta be in the center. So it might be these spots. I don't know. Hey babe, you count or is Corey counting? Are we gonna trust Corey on his count? Is anyone even commenting? What do they think I can get?
Jeremy Harper says, I think he can get 20. He said that's coming through better now, but low. And it sounds good now, so someone said. Yes, I turned off echo cancellation. And turned up the mic volume, so that should help.
Okay. Are you gonna be able to move around from, or are you just gonna move the camera here and we're gonna do all that stuff and we're gonna talk to you here and that's probably the best thing. You'll switch places with us here in a minute.
Yeah.
All right.
Because what am I doing?
We're gonna do the circuit down here first.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll go upstairs and do arms.
So would it be good for me to be over there?
No, it's there, gripper, take cable pulls. Those 4 things. And then we'll go upstairs and do arms. And we come down here and do pronated rope point and rice bucket.
Okay.
If we're still on live.
Okay. Guys, do y'all want this front view on these, or do you want me to get at a side view for them?
I want the front view so we can make it into a clip.
Well, it's all about you.
It is pretty much me. It's my channel.
Do your 7 reps. Come on.
Oh, see, I'm trying to get Corey frustrated so he goes first. You want to go first, Corey?
No.
Damn it. All right. Baby, give me what Jeremy says 20. What do you think?
What do I think? What did you get last time?
We did 170. This is 180.
And you did how many? At
35.
35?
I'm a freak.
But he's weaker now.
What?
I mean,
The fuck?
You're going to get 35.
Holy shit, no, I'm not. I'm just telling you, I'm not getting 35.
Look at me. You're going to get 35.
I don't think that's possible.
10 pounds would be a lot.
Not a lot. It's nothing. Do
A
it.
whole bunch. 1, 2,
Skull veins are on point.
4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Keep going. You are not tired. This is not where we stop. Keep going. Come on. Come on. If you ain't passing out, you got nowhere to go. No, come on, one more. You got 30. Yes, sir. Check out those skull veins, y'all. Let me pick this up. Lean over, Michael. Let me see your
Don't lean
head.
over.
Let me see your head. Well, it's all wrinkly now. The veins done went away.
Fuck. Get this off.
Oops. Sorry about the earthquake, folks. Yeah. Salvatore Rio says, what up, champ?
Holy shit.
Travis,
I'm definitely not
this is
getting 30,
what
so.
are you talking about?
I can't even breathe.
Feel like the gray sling? That deep burning? Yeah.
Travis Newsom says, I was able to speak to Corey briefly before his match with John at Launch Factory 2. What a good job. And then he says, I don't remember this, that was right before Barefoot Rebecca stood on the table and threatened to bury us all in the backyard. Did I do that?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I can't put it past me.
All right, baby. You may have to count.
I will count. Okay, let me look at you over here real quick. Ain't nothing but a thing, right?
Fuck.
Did you think you could do 30?
No, Not at 15. I thought maybe when I started, I could maybe do 35. At 15, I was like, 22. Around 24 and 28, shit like that. Very lightheaded. All right, girl, get fired up, baby. It's all you. Push through the pain, baby. Push through the pain.
All righty. Come on, Corey.
1.
2.
Come on, baby.
3. 4.
All day, baby, all day.
5.
Get mad, Corey. Mind somewhere else.
7. 8. 9.
You're a bad man.
10.
Come on, come on.
11.
Everything you got, Corey.
12. 13. 14.
Come on, come on.
15.
Come on, Corey.
16.
Dig,
17.
baby, dig.
18.
Don't quit on me.
19.
Don't quit on me.
20.
Everything you got. Come on, Corey.
22. Yes,
Come on,
sir.
Corey.
Keep going.
Come on.
3. Come on. 4.
Come on, Corey.
Back 25. Come on. 5. There we go. 25. Jeremy Parker thought you only had 12.
Jeremy Parker said 12? Yeah, he arm wrestled you yesterday.
he was thinking about that fatigue you put on Corey's arm, though. He thought maybe.
Holy shit. I'm telling you, I think if Corey would have been willing to pass out, he might have could have gotten me on that one.
Hang on.
What do you think about it, Bandit?
Phil Woody from the UK says that is intestinal fortitude right there, folks.
How'd that feel?
This guy's where I couldn't get him a pie. Felt like there too. I'm gonna keep going.
Oh, Rebecca didn't turn the camera off. I was coming over there talking to Corey thinking that's where the camera was.
No, it's on you.
All right, so. All right, we got the circuit to do. Anybody ask some questions? We got to talk about anything? Hey, do you have any predictions for East versus West 13?
Really excited to see.
I'm gonna move this back to where it was.
Moore's up.
Moore's all Vitaly.
Vitaly.
Ooh.
Morzov and Vitaly. Oh man, I didn't have that on camera either. Michael almost died right there.
What?
I mean, that's the match everybody's been talking about for.
But it's right and not left. You thought it was left? Corey don't pay attention to shit.
Listen, I got a job. I see stuff in passing while I'm working.
Yeah, this is not that match.
That's
It's still
nice.
gonna be a good match, but it's not for.
All right, let me read some of this to y'all guys, okay?
All right.
So thank you so much for that. So Al Sims says Corey looks down in weight quite a bit. Where's he at now?
What are you at? 398?
Probably 402, 403.
What's the lightest you've been so far?
398.
398. All right, so
But I put carbs back in the last.
Sergio
Like
wants
meat.
to know this. Oh, what were you saying?
put
Then I
cards
just put carbs back in.
He was down to 398.
Okay.
Put cards back in. All right, go ahead, babe.
Sergio, someone asked, has arm
We'll take some
wrestling
more.
impacted your life? But then he asked, has it impacted your life in a negative way at all?
Has arm wrestling impacted my life in a negative way? I have very limited range of motion. So yeah.
Two major surgeries, right?
Yeah. I mean, it limits my ability not be able to straighten my arm and stuff. Like I can't dunk a basketball anymore. But man, I mean, all things considered.
We'll leave it at 45s.
Yeah, just leave those on there. All things considered, the things I've been able to do and travel and see the world because of arm wrestling, I mean, I would think the impact has been positive, wouldn't you, honey?
Mostly.
I mean, I don't like the negative hate I've received over the years on social. I mean, I could have dumped out all that shit. But that would be the only negative thing, wouldn't you think?
Other than your health.
I mean, except for when we go out and all the hoes just throwing their bras and stuff at me because they're such huge fans of arm wrestlers. You know, that celebrity stuff. Okay, that's not real. Arm wrestlers don't get that, so if that's the reason you get an arm wrestling, pick another sport. So yeah.
So
why was
clearly,
why was that not received better? I thought that shit was
clearly Michael's in the doghouse.
All right, so
How good were you at Taekwondo when you were young? That's from Pride X.
I received my black belt when I was 14 in 1987. I could do the splits up against the wall, and I always fought in the adult class. I honestly think, man, if I would have been built different, like had I not been a short fat kid, I think I could have pursued like at least B-rated martial arts movies or something like that. I was pretty good. I had really pretty martial arts, you know, like Van Damme-ish. But I still think I can get it back, even at this old body, and do some cool shit. So before we start the circuit, we're gonna go do a set of 50 with 110.
Boy, he's always got some crazy shit for you.
He
doesn't he?
always does.
Well, it's just I do this every day now.
Each hand?
Hey,
Well, I haven't done the left, no, but you can do left or right, whatever you want to do.
Watched the guy squat 912 yesterday.
Yeah, was that wasn't Homeboy, was it?
Who?
The one who broke his
hey, Simon
Oh.
Nick Rainey.
George says he wants to know your thoughts on Muratov and his tear through Hermes at East versus West 12.
I think it was insane. I think Muratov's tear through everybody has been insane. When he did that to Prudnik, blew my mind. When he did to Hermes, blew my mind. He may be the top dog. I mean,
Likely.
I heard Morozov say he didn't want to pull him. And they're both Kazakhstan, so they know, he knows, right?
Yeah, I remember saying that the first time I ever seen him. I was like, yep, that's the problem.
That's a problem. All right, so this is one good start from a negative cut, and then just cut for 50.
Okay, let me move closer.
Okay, or you can just talk to Corey, it's no big deal.
Well, I think they want to see.
Okay, what's on the?
Here, Corey, take Bandit for a minute. There you go. We gonna move this
Well, you can
way?
move there, and then you can move back for the circuit over here. Once Corey does this, watch the computer on my phone. Yeah, you got that too tight on the thing. Look underneath here, babe, the cord right there. Yeah, pick it up, there you go.
Oh,
It was hung up on that side of that.
well, it's fine right down here.
Are we good?
Just a minute, I don't have it focused yet. All right, so what are we doing here?
Cupping,
Mm-hmm.
50 reps, 110 pounds.
Oh.
So make talk.
Well, I'm actually, can't really see what I wanted to see. I'm trying to get in there, folks. There you go. That's better.
So I do 50 a day, and I go up 5 pounds every 5 days. He's crazy. He's crazy.
5 pounds every day.
Really sorry
Every
about.
5 days. So every 5 days, I had a 5 pound plate.
Oh, T said he is glad to see the extra support on the
Yeah,
cupping
so-
machine.
Okay, so here's the deal. He made me.
Back there, they can't see you. Okay. Behind him.
He made me the new attachment, and I told him I was flying without check bags. He's like, "Oh no, they'll let you carry it on." They took it at security.
They took it without even question. I mean,
Yeah.
it was like,
They
no,
didn't-
you can't have it.
They wouldn't let me have it at all.
Yeah.
So there's a beautiful new addition to this in Dubai. But he actually messaged me the other day and said some shipping is on the way.
Oh, good.
So until then, I didn't want to not use this. So I went ahead and just put a 4x4, 2x4, small piece of wood. And I think I even put some cardboard right there somewhere.
Yeah.
But it does, I'm telling you, it's harder without the flex.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more rigid. Like his Corey's done 205 on it when it flexed.
Uh-huh.
We had 205 on it last week and neither one of us could move it. But that is a good setup. I mean, you're getting that good range and then just flex, 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 flex.
Marty Swanson says, hey, from Canada.
All right, baby, it's circuit time.
All right, so where are we going to be?
I would just set up here and we're going to reverse wrist roll, forward wrist roll, flex grippers, and then one person's going to be on a cable pull, and then we'll switch out. Yeah, just flip that back over to the center place. Isn't that cool? You can put it anywhere you want. I mean, I can go put it on that machine over there if you want over there. I like to do this for once. Yeah, just for the wrist roll. That's what I'm saying, like check it out. I could just have it sitting here on the wrist roll for one. Chalk right there. Yeah. Not a bad idea. I mean, it'd be cool if they sent me another one. Hang on. Handprint.
Oh, wait, come here. Let me see that. It's
got-
a
you got a
gorilla
got a gorilla paw?
handprint.
Is it big?
It's huge. It's a big old paw. All right, so
Do I need to paw him now?
So Elijah Ray Hawford, he says, Corey, you didn't get enough work in yesterday?
No comment.
No comment.
Let's get my Corey paw going. Hey, babe, that's my Corey Paul. Look.
It is a little. It looks. Why does mine look so much bigger on your back than yours?
Because my
Come
back's
here.
smaller than yours. My back's smaller
Let's
than yours.
see. Oh, no, he's got to move in. I can't see it.
Man, it does. I don't know.
All right.
I mean, we got the same size hand. I think yours is just thicker now. All right, Corey's starting.
Okay. So,
So Corey thought the match was left-handed with Morozov.
I did think that.
Yeah, it's right-handed. So
That's not near as interesting. I mean, it's still
it's
interesting.
still interesting. It's just not
It's
as
not for
interesting.
the number 1 spot.
Right. Now, Babora versus Eckley. What do you think about that?
I think Babora's gonna kill her.
He thinks Babora's going to kill her.
Julian Witt says, ZZ Top Beard. Phil Whitty, thank you so much for giving us a shout out. If you guys are new to this channel, please hit that sub. If you're on YouTube, and click that bell for notifications. If you're on Facebook, please hit that follow. On Monster Mom Todd, be sure to share with your friends and give us a thumbs up before you leave the chat, or after you leave the chat. That would be awesome.
I mean, anything could happen.
Right.
Styles may be interesting. Her genetic potential for a female. Way higher than everybody else's.
He said anything could happen stylistically, but her genetic potential, Babora, he thinks it's unbelievable.
Well, Al Sims wants to know, when can we expect?
Are we gonna keep going on these?
No, you can grab well, I guess we could. You want to go do all 10 rounds? Then we'll just go to grippers?
No.
Yeah, that makes it easier for me, actually.
Yeah, let's do this, Corey. Let's go just do them all.
Okay, so Alcyone wants to know, when can we expect a Corey versus Travis?
Corey? I've heard nothing about it, so.
I mean, Travis has to prove that he's back. Like, I think he is. I think he's serious. Someone in North America is going to want to set that up for sure. Wouldn't you think?
I think since they've already talked about it, and technically Cody's the number 1 guy right now, I think they'll.
Pull him?
Yeah.
Is that because he doesn't want to get a hold of you?
He don't want that heat. He actually felt that power
What do you
and
think
got
about-
off the table quick.
What do you think about Travis Bagent versus Sergey Kalanchenko right-handed?
I just don't know what to expect.
Ryan's is good.
The last time he tore something.
Yeah, versus Saban.
Yeah. And I don't really know how good Saban was then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sergio, we cannot make it to East versus West 13. It's our 10th wedding anniversary on the 4th. And
I just couldn't have Rebecca spending our 10-year wedding anniversary traveling or just hanging out.
For
this-
arm wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't do it. Couldn't
I
do
love
it.
arm wrestling, but yeah, not for my anniversary.
That was your 5th round on these, yeah.
Let's do 5 and 5. I'm
Okay.
not a bit.
All right, we'll go to grippers next. We can just stay here.
Al Sims says MMT versus Chuck Norris. That's fantastic.
Chuck Norris what?
You versus Chuck Norris.
Well, let's do it. He's old now. I'll take that little. Plus, he's much smaller than me. I mean, when I was a kid, I thought these guys were huge, right? And then
Yeah.
I realized I'm a lot larger than most of these guys. Like Van Dam, 5'8", 185, right? Small
He's
fella.
little, yeah.
But it looked amazing, right?
So grippers.
Yeah, flex grippers. You can do left, I do left, right, whatever. Or we can do all left and then come back and do 5 rounds of this and do all right.
Hey, while you're doing grippers, Michael, will you tell them what each of these things that you're working on is attacking?
Reverse wrist roll,
Wait,
right?
wait. I just messed up the camera. Hang on.
Can I
Okay.
do both hands?
Whatever you want to do. Okay. Yeah. So for a long time, I just trained forward wrist rolls, right? Then I started having some pain here, or here. I think it might have been here. So then I started doing reverse wrist rolls to equal it out. But I never do anything past flat. So if it's forward, it's flat forward. If it's reverse, it's flex back to flat. So we're developing all that stability in the wrist.
And then that one back there.
No, Corey. Just these. I guess. I mean,
I don't know.
we're only doing 5 rounds on that anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because unless you want to do right and left.
Well, he is in a match left-handed.
This is true.
It can't be all about the right. Let's talk about that.
Ooh,
Four,
looky. Yeah, damn. That shit hard as rock. Hey, feel how hard it's for him. You can never.
Oh, God. Okay.
That's pretty far.
20 inch.
Is it?
Probably.
Shit, we'll get a measure tape. Yeah, I'll get a minute.
So, Michael, talk about his left-hand match at East versus West 14.
Tobias, however you say his name. Bad dude. I was actually talking to Camille yesterday.
Yeah. Like Camille was on the phone, I heard.
Yeah. So,
Does Camille know you were on the toilet?
no. But now the whole world does. Yeah, he said that Tobias, which one's his name? I don't know. Said he was more technical than Vitaly. Vitaly was just stronger. So, he thinks it's a good match for him. I think he's a strong dude. If there's no strength gap, I think you outpower his leverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is funny. Lad
There you go.
Russo says, "Why does Corey look so gigantic in the thumbnail? Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
It's angles, guys, and plus it's also how they are approaching the table. So Corey is actually leaning into the table, where Michael is posting and using back pressure. So he's actually moving backwards.
Yeah,
from the
drop
table.
the body.
Yeah, and his body drops. Whole under the table thing, right? No, kidding.
That's fine.
Babe, kidding.
All right, let's do it for him.
But so it's all angles.
Open it up.
But he is
Crank it.
quite a bit
Pour
more.
it over there.
He's quite a bit
Pull
larger.
it back to you some more, or what do you want?
Are you
Pour it over
measuring
there.
forearms?
Get your forearm. That's you. 19 and a quarter. It's big old forearm.
What is yours?
Well, I don't think I got the same pump he does. I'm probably 17 and a half. It's been 18 at my peak.
Sergio, do you think? Oh, and I forget.
Just
that I
shot
can do this,
17 and a
guys.
half.
Sergio says, "Do you think Devin is going to dominate the lower weight classes?" He said he was. He said he was on that video. He said
I don't think
going
he's
to
dominating any
kill.
class that I'm in.
He said he's going
I mean,
to.
it's just what I think.
Well, is it considered dominating if he goes to everybody but you?
It'd be pretty dominant.
That's pretty dominant.
So, I mean, he says he's going to murder, though. I'm going to murder everybody in the light heavyweight and the heavyweight divisions.
Oh.
I think it'd be naive to look past me. Just my opinion. I feel like I'm just getting stronger. So, I mean, I know I'm getting stronger every single day with my Pronation lift. That's a fact. So, who's following my Pronation lifts on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, whatever? So I had hit a 154. Technically, it moved. But some people said it's no lift, some people said it's a lift, right? That's my max ever. And I've never been able to duplicate it. Couldn't do it again. So I took 25 pounds off, and on June 10th, started 129 pounds. And I've done it every single day since then. Today I posted a 147. The 147 was so much better than the 129 that I did, 21 days ago. So I think right now, my goal is 155 because that beats my 154 by August 2nd. I wholeheartedly think I could drive through 155 today. So I think there's a very real chance I keep going up 0.75 pounds a day and I don't fail until at least hitting 165, which is Devin's best ever. And I think the heaviest lifted to date is Levon at 176. So it's not bad. There you go. Is this your third round?
So why are you doing the gripper?
No,
Can
it's
you
just
tell them
third
why
or
you
fourth?
do the grippers that
Third,
way?
third.
That
Yeah,
you do?
so grippers this way is very easy.
Come in closer to the
Grippers this way is not very easy, but it's easy. So as soon as you turn your wrist this way, just to try to keep your hand closed is very difficult. So if you can turn the gripper down and do them here, you're working all this containment, all the ligaments in your hand and your wrist for that stability, all that stuff,
Lad Russo says, I watch
Don't you
all
agree?
your lifts, and it's crazy, but it seems like it's getting easier somehow.
I genuinely feel like it's getting easier. So here's the deal. I went down to a weight that was 25 pounds below my peak, right? But I'm doing them daily. So it's like that whole theory when I was a kid. If you lift up a baby calf from the time it's born all the way till it's a full-blown cow, you can still lift it up. I don't think that's true, but makes sense if you do the lift every single day. So the increments that I do every day, I still haven't hit my highest lift ever yet. And I've been doing it every day for 21. But they are seeming easier. It could be muscle memory, could be my body's adapting. Could be I'm getting stronger. Could be, I don't know. But I know I'm stronger because I know I can do the 155 right now. There's have no doubt in my mind I can do it. But there's been a couple of days I just came out here pissed off and thought I was going to go ahead and just put an extra 10 pounds on or something. But I'm being patient. I'm sticking to the program. And I'm just going to add 0.75 pounds a day. But that's cool though. They do seem like they're getting easier.
And Unchained says, how do you go about creating a training program for yourself? Do you follow any particular methodology or any kind of periodization, or do you go mostly off of instinct?
So what has worked for me in the past is I've done high volume circuit, 30 rep set training since 2010-ish. And every previous peak, world title competitions, anything, and I started doing BFRs in 2016 after I tear my pec. I would work up to the very last week, so I take a week off. That very last week would be that last week would be my heaviest week of every body part: chest, back, shoulders, arms. It's only been a couple times that I did not do that. So as long as each prep, that last week's weights are heavier than any previous weeks ever, then I feel like I'm the strongest I've ever been, right? So I'm not exactly doing that right now, but I'm doing something very similar. But really, I just it's what works for me, you know? And I treat arm wrestling like a job. A mechanic goes to work every day. A carpenter goes to work every day. They don't say, well, I can't go to work as a carpenter today because I worked as a carpenter yesterday. You know, I gotta let my hand and wrist rest. I just train. I don't know. So I just take an everyday approach to it, hand, wrist, and forearm every day.
So Phil Woody, thank you so much for gifting someone that month-long membership. That is awesome. Lad Russo, yes, you did hear some doggies. It's not some doggies, but it is my doggy.
Cute little doggy.
Let me bring him around. This is my boy. It's my boy Bandit. Yes. He likes to be wherever I'm at. And I'm going to tell y'all, he is the sweetest boy, but he has also, hey babe, tell him if I'm right. I said he is the sweetest boy, but he has also turned into some kind of a massive protector of me.
Big time. That dog would, oh my God. You were here watching that? Holy crap. So this is the one before that where you thought I missed.
Oh, Michael's looking at his lift, but he can't show y'all. He just did it.
And I held it for a while, right?
It'll be posted tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Lad. So that little boy is an awesome story.
Yeah. This was 5, wasn't it? This is 5. Sorry, babe, what?
I was just saying Bandit was an awesome story.
Oh, go ahead.
How he came to be.
Yeah, tell him. So this is an awesome story. Go ahead.
So Bandit, first of all, I'm going to tell you I had a boy, pit bull, when we moved to Dubai. He had to stay back, and he died the very first week we were there, wasn't it? No, okay, maybe the second week we were there. It was absolutely brutal, and my heart was broken. It was broken for a long time. We were leaving end of July last year to go to Atlanta. We have 2 other bullies, and we had taken them to the vet, because that's where we were boarding them. And after we dropped them off at the vet, it was closing time at the vet because we wanted to wait as long as we could to drop them off. We stopped by Walmart to get Michael some stomach medicine. And I was in the pharmacy, walking out of the pharmacy, and coming straight at me was that little boy right there. He had a leash on and a shoestring tied to the end of the leash.
Heat index is 110 outside.
It was 110 heat index outside. He was obviously distressed. And he lays down in front of me with a Walmart associate running behind him. Lays down in front of me, curls up, and tinkled on the floor because he was scared. Long story short, I was not able to take him that day. He had a leash on. We were concerned he had an owner. I stayed there with him, got him some water outside, and told him to call animal control because I have a friend that knows the people that work at animal control, and they came and picked him up. I checked on him over the weekend. On Monday, I went to animal control. No one had claimed him. They asked me if I wanted to foster him. I had to foster for 7 days to give someone time to, and they posted him, if he had an owner, to claim him. We think he was probably part of the transient community. Nobody claimed him, so that was my boy. We adopted him. And I told you all of that because my boy that I lost, Ollie, Bandit has so many of his mannerisms.
So many. The reason he's called Bandit is they called him Wally because they got him at Walmart, right? I was at my mom, visiting my mom, and she was in hospice, and we just got back, and it's the first time I had heard anything about a time frame. And the hospice nurse said they thought my mom had a few months. Devastated. So we go to get Bandit. We weren't supposed to get him till that Friday. They told us we could take him because he needed room. We could foster him until then. And I'm driving home and looking in the rear mirror, and his eyes just stole my heart. So called him Bandit.
Because he stole your heart.
Yeah. But he was beat. But the crazy thing about that is, us getting Bandit that day, Mom's funeral was actually 3 months to the day.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, Crazy. But we love our Bandit.
My boy. Bill Maynard. He said, did I hear somewhere that Michael and Devin are pulling soon?
No.
No. No.
Nothing like that. I mean, Dottie Can wins next week. I beat Dottie Can and I'm the heavyweight champ. I mean, it almost is inevitable that I'll be pulling Devin for the world title. But that's nothing anytime soon,
Lad Russo, yeah, there was a shoestring tied to the end of Bandit's leash, so it looked like someone had just tied him up out in the heat. And he got loose. Yeah. So, got a super chat from Todd and Oleg's love child.
There you go.
Thank you so much for the super chat. He says, Travis versus Corey. Let's make it happen.
Listen, in my opinion, a peak-shaped Corey West with good referees is too powerful for Travis, in my opinion. But Travis's left at one time was the best in the world. I just don't know. Can it be again, or I don't know. What do you think on that, Corey?
Just all up what you said up to what version of Travis.
So you think it doesn't matter how strong you are, or you just say that?
No, I think it really.
The strongest you've ever been.
Yeah, but people don't just refer to somebody as the best that ever done something without the level being pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, his level is ridiculous.
So, I mean, I feel like I'm a realist whenever it comes to, the fact that if he was at pretty close to that level again, might be tough.
You're a pretty thick dude.
I get that.
Okay, let's see who's taller though. Come here. We know I am, but what are they tippy-toeing again? See this tippy-toe? Okay, you flat-footed now. Stand next to me.
So
Go back to me.
So Al Sims says.
Is the camera looking at us straight?
Okay,
Don't
so
let him
let
get
me
the
let me get the
angle.
right
He's a
angle
cheater.
to where
Is
we
he
are
tippy-toeing, Mom?
straight.
Find out. Let me know.
There we go.
You're leaning on me. Of course I'm tipping.
That's
I was
funny.
wondering if he's gonna catch it.
Pushing me away from it.
I'm so massive, Corey.
Oh my
Shit.
God.
You know what's
I
up?
was already had a lot of weight on my toes a little bit.
All right, so there you go. You're up.
So,
Table pool, spot rounds.
Michael, so Lad Russo says, I think Travis versus Corey is going to happen for sure. And he says, I mean, most of Travis's strength is in the setup, no? Get the knuckles high, get all the advantage and hit.
You want to add 10 or what's
Is that correct, Michael?
Yeah, Travis, high knuckle. I mean, Travis, he's so strong in his setup. His setup positioning is ridiculous. So, we were talking, you're talking, asked Travis question, I asked Corey if he wanted to put another 10 pounds on, he goes, no. So you can tell that he had that tournament yesterday.
How much weight is on?
120.
And what are y'all doing?
Just cable pulls, pins.
Pins.
Yeah. So I try now to get this pretty close to my body. So from right here, I'll try to pull straight back like this.
Let me get.
Whew. Yeah, it's gonna suck leaving these back to back without the break of the other stuff.
Lad Russo says Corey needs to not let Travis take everything in the setup like he did
You going lefty?
with Derek.
Yeah, the Derek thing was Derek genetically freak, but he doesn't fight. He doesn't fight the same way, I don't think. Like he gave up. He's be tightened up.
Corey, did you just break our shit?
That broke me. It jarred it. Feel good.
Travis Newsom, what handle is that?
That's an arm handle.
Or arm. So,
And really, I just don't think I think Derek is I don't know where he's ranked, but I've never really seen Derek do anything left-handed that was.
Well, his left's not his right,
Yeah.
right? Travis claims he got on the table with him afterwards and was just doing the same thing to him right-handed. How's that feel?
Better.
I'll go ahead and do a set lefty then, asshole.
Chuck Nasty Sport said that looks gnarly. It scared me, Chuck.
It was a little snappy.
I'm just.
I honestly don't even know if I can do this way.
Are you? You don't do left? Hey, wait, no, Michael. He's not gonna listen to me anyway. He's been hurting in his left arm, y'all. So I would think you wouldn't do dumb shit, but there he is.
You wouldn't think he would. That's on you. That's on you.
Well, if he's
If at
already,
this point you give it, that's on you.
he's already in pain.
But fine.
What's insanity?
Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result.
She expected a different.
I am
result.
insane. So what's going to be funny about this whole situation, guys, is so Michael just did that. I guarantee you tomorrow at some point he's going to say, I don't know why my left arm is hurting.
Left
where it
shoulder.
is. My left shoulder, my left elbow, whatever my left. He doesn't know why
Oh,
it's
left
hurting.
testicle. I don't know what's going on. It's deferred pain.
Dang it, I missed it. Y'all got another round?
We have a lot of rounds.
Okay, because I gotta get
swinging?
that weight swinging with Corey. That's hysterical.
All right, here we go. Swinging weight syndrome.
The truth, but here he is. Let's move this back. See if I can get y'all a wide angle.
Corey's forcing me to do left arm training. You see this shit?
It takes like 2 seconds to swap this.
Oh, and if you guys were watching, left testy pain is the worst.
The left
That's
testy,
from
I'm
Phil.
telling you.
That's from Phil. If you guys watched the trailer before this, that is the handiwork of Phil Woody.
Oh, you put that one on there?
I did. Awesome job, Phil. Absolutely loved it. It's actually a little eerie.
Oh. East versus West trap. Broke the buckle, putting it on me and Corey.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. I do have another one upstairs. I forgot that I had it. I pulled out one of my backpacks when I came back from East versus West. But I still want to go ahead and take this off and like pull the stitching back and put another one on. Because I like these.
Metal.
Yeah, probably a metal one. But I mean, I like that strap material.
Hey, lad. So we actually talked about Corey's weight earlier. He was off carbs for a while, and he lost down to 398. I think he's 404 now.
402.
402, and that's down from 440.
450.
I've competed as high as 440 in recent time.
Yeah.
I thought you said you was 450 and tore your pec.
Oh, I may have been back then. Probably in the 40s. I don't think I've been over 50. I might have been 50.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and top roll this one instead of hooker.
Okay, wait, you can do all
Luke
right.
Poulter, you're just being mean. I see you. And just a couple little fellas playing. That's Luke.
Congratulations, Luke. What weight classes did you win?
Yeah, Luke, what weight classes did you win? Congrats on those goals. That looked
Were they all masters or one of them open? I couldn't tell. I was trying to find the results somewhere.
Now, after this, are you going upstairs over there?
Yeah, we got to do arms.
Okay, guys, when they go upstairs, I'm actually going to go take us into the podcast room so we don't have the echo.
Okay, you going in the podcast room?
I'm going to go in the podcast room with the main.
Oh, we'll be over there?
Yeah, and you'll be over there like you are when.
So we can hear you in there, though?
Yes, like you are when you're in the gym anyway.
Okay, but
Okay.
no headphones on.
Right, just
Okay.
keep it on.
All right. Cool. Let's hit it, Corey. Nice. Look at you swinging, babe. Missing this one? You got the swing going?
Yep. So, oh.
With it swinging like that, it's got to make it. Oh, chip too.
So Luke said that he won the 90 kilo open,
Oh, 190.
master, and grandmaster. Awesome.
Old fucker. So how old are you? Is he 50?
You're not 50, are you, Luke?
Well, he
You're
has to. He
younger
did
than that.
Grandmasters.
Grandmaster's 50?
Yeah. Huh. I didn't know he's 50. I thought he was younger than me.
I thought he was younger than me.
He might be 51, 51, right? So who knows? I thought, huh. That's awesome, though. The fact that he won the Open.
He'll be, he
He
is,
turns 50 this year,
yes,
calendar year.
yes.
Makes sense. All right.
He'll be 50 before WAF.
Oh, so August or something?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. Was this round 3?
That hurts my feelings.
Yeah.
So whatever.
What do you mean?
You gotta do 12?
Oh, was it 12? I thought that was it. I don't know.
Unless I miscounted, I was like, well,
Man.
okay.
Whatever.
Fuck around.
Oh, we watched a mayor of Kingstown, and actually said, "Don't fuck around, because you'll find out." It actually said it was in the script. Rebecca's like, "They didn't do that today." Have you ever watched Mayor of Kingstown? My God, that's a good show.
I just now got Kia to watch Better Call Saul.
Hey, if you hadn't seen that yet,
Oh, I love it.
and I'm telling you, I think you would love Mayor of Kingstown.
You know,
It's some, I mean, it's some gangster shit. You know Jeremy Renner, right?
maybe.
Renner. He's one who got ran over by a snowplow, like in real life, and lived somehow. They didn't even recognize it was him. Come on, Corey. Nice. You're lucky I don't get on that table and bust that left up.
I'm definitely not pulling that fuck off.
Oh, he said it was his own plow too.
It was his own plow that ran him over? Oh my God. But listen, dude, this road, this guy has so much metal in him now. The snow plow ran him over. Like he's a walking miracle.
Al Sims, it's all about that House of Dragons, though. I can't wait to the next.
There's a new season.
When?
It's already been released.
Are you? Why have you not told me
I
that?
don't know. I thought you knew.
Why have we been watching the dumb shit?
You know what Game of Thrones?
It was this House of Dragons.
Yeah.
So how many episodes are in that second season? Third season, whatever. How many seasons are there?
Second season has already been released, and you didn't tell me.
It's not the whole season. There's episodes. Like,
And you didn't tell me.
yeah, I saw something the other day. I don't know. Do we like the House of Dragons that much? Do we like it as much as Game of Thrones?
I don't want to know you anymore.
You don't want-
understand? I don't want to know you anymore. Like,
Our
don't-
10-year anniversary is like days away. You don't want to know me
I
anymore.
don't want to know you anymore.
All right, guys, I'm on the market. Let those ladies know what's up. It's temporary, though. She'll be claiming me here in a minute.
Season 2, episode 3.
Woo! She loves me.
I'm gonna watch it without you.
Don't let
I'm
her.
gonna do.
All right, here we go.
Third one comes out tonight.
Shut up. Hey, did you see that stove in or sink?
Yeah, last time I was here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you only pointed it out 4 times then.
Oh, yeah, cool, right? Hey,
You're like, can you believe?
when you pulled up, keep waiting, it's fucking finally done. Did you pull up, when you pulled up the CRV?
No, I was trying not to run the, or trying not to
Yeah,
get ran over.
it's under the awning.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, yeah. I love it, dude. We got it parked over there, plugged in a 30 amp, jacked down, both slides out. Like that's sucker sheet. It's like a little vacation house. Little apartment. It's fucking huge in there.
Dougie Doo wants to know if we will be going to Colorado for the Shaw Classic.
No, we don't get home till the 17th. So competing East versus West, hanging out Sunday, Monday we get on a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas, get back on the 16th, stay the night in Orlando, fly out early on the 17th. Shaw Classic 16th and 17th. We booked the vacation before I knew when the dates were for the Shaw Classic.
Oh, the mic is really quiet because we've moved farther away,
Yeah.
guys. Let me move it back in.
So with our 10-year anniversary being the 4th of July, couldn't really celebrate with this potential world title match or this match with Dottie, whatever it is, just 5 weeks later. So we decided to go ahead and book Rebecca's never been to the Bahamas. Let's take a 4-day cruise to the Bahamas, have a little celebration. And now I'm hoping that I'll just be, board shorts on, world championship belt over the shoulder, just walking all around the cruise. You get that, Corey? Yeah, it's a sight, right? You can see that?
So, Unchained says, do you plan on incorporating more 1-rep max into your program since you seem to be liking the pronation lift?
Since I'm liking it, I do it every single day, and I add 0.75 pounds. So
That sounds like you like it to me.
yeah, so by July
You do me
11th,
every single day.
if I don't, I do you every single day, and I like you. So, here's the math, okay? I haven't told anyone this, but I've already marked it out every single day by 0.75 pounds. The goal is 155 by August 2nd. You saw what I just did. There's no way I couldn't do 155 today. No way, right? I could easily do 155 today. I'm not gonna try 155. The most I've ever done is 154. I will hit 154.5, I believe it is, on like July 10th or 11th. So in theory, if I never fail, which I think I will fail, but I don't think I fail till the end of July-ish. But if I never fail, I'll be at 171.25 or something by August 2nd. So I genuinely think I don't fail until around 165 plus, which is like July 22nd. So yeah, after July 10th, I'll be doing 1-rep maxes every single day.
So, yes, Sergio, Michael is pulling Dottie at East versus West 14 in Orlando, Florida, and Corey is pulling Tobias, right? Tobias, yes, left-handed at East versus West 14. Dougie Doo, thank you for asking about my garden. If you are following me on Facebook, I've been getting some great harvest every morning. I got
Potentially, Jerry.
Yeah.
Potentially.
I got some tomatoes, some cucumbers,
She crushed in the garden.
bell peppers. I've got lots of herbs coming in,
So
of
this
course.
is number 4 left.
Yeah.
So
And
1 right left.
hopefully soon I'll get some green beans if my dog would, if this boy right down there would quit eating the leaves off my bean plants. Asshat.
Corey's doing sets 4 and 5 right now.
He's doing what?
Sets 4 and 5. So you did set 20.
So we've already been on here an hour, so I just may not. We might
Film the
just
rest
cut
of the
it
arms?
before you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were wanting to know if you guys are pulling.
Corey just pulled yesterday and he just said, I'm not fucking arm wrestling today. He said, I'm not arm wrestling today, fuck off. That's what he said. So Tuesday, we could probably get some table time in.
Yeah, a little bit.
So it's going to be different. And Rebecca's a little nervous about it because of how strong you are right now, that I want to band up with you and let you, like,
I just don't have a big, powerful hit anyway.
But if you count the band with your hit,
Maybe.
I mean, I think it's going to be a whole lot to not get pinned. You know what I mean?
I feel like the only time it makes it look like I have a big hit is whenever people aren't good at maintaining center.
Yeah.
So whenever I go, it just so fast straight to the pad that.
Right.
But I don't think I have a big hit.
Well, I need your hand and wrist and your cup. And
Yeah.
I just need to set up here with that extra pressure here and feel like my primary move has to be boom as you're trying to take it, right? So having that little bit of extra with the band and your cup, I mean, I'll be happy just to stop you, which I don't know if I can. But if I get enough of those getting my shit ripped open, you know it's got to get stronger, right?
Yeah.
But Rebecca's never surprised. I'm not even doing rounds 4 and 5 on the left.
Oh, thank you, Phil. Phil says it.
I kind of did that because I thought you might not want to.
What, baby?
He said my guard has been an amazing transformation.
Man, listen, she's killing the guard. Oh shit, Corey. So you're gonna be gone on the 13th. So I'm gonna have a practice on the 13th here. But I'm gonna have as many laborers as I can get here for practice for a 2-hour work session prior to practice. So our, out back the privacy fenced area, Rebecca needs more area. So we're gonna take up the fence, move it over 35 foot, and then put in 4 more posts.
Oof.
But I mean, if you give me 10, 15 laborers, that's like a 2-hour job.
Fucking fences suck.
Yeah, but I mean, all you gotta do is dig.
Is anybody gonna be there that knows what they're doing?
Paul Hicks, Jerry Hicks, fuck, they can go to anything.
Yeah, well, they should be fine.
You know what I'm saying? And then everybody else is
That
just
should
laborers.
turn into a nightmare.
Oh, dude, if you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But right now, all I gotta do is I got like 6 posts I gotta dig up, right? And then move it 35 foot over, put them in the exact same holes, dig the holes, maybe pull up more concrete around it, and then add 4 more posts, 4 more holes, post concrete, and then 2x4s and pickets. But it's gonna give her an extra.
Well, you said I'll have 1,000 square foot. Is that
You have
right?
1,000 now. That's 1,000 out back, right?
Well, I don't because the.
Place set. So we're gonna move the place set that you and I put, we're gonna move over where that big tree is. That's kind of a shaded spot, so turn it here where it's more flat. And then all that area that's already fenced is going to be all of our garden stuff. We're gonna move that over here, put the place set here, maybe have an outdoor hammock. Just it'll take it 35 by like 60, so it's gonna give her another 1,800 square foot. You know, that's a hell of a lot more fenced in space. Because right now, the way our backyard is, I put the privacy fence up because I thought we wanted privacy. But I put it up where if Rebecca's at the kitchen sink, she can't see. The privacy fence blocks the backyard, so she can't see her grandbabies playing or the dogs or whatever. So once I take that fence down and move it, now she has everything inside that area is within sight. So she can see her grandbabies, she can see her garden, she can see her dogs.
So Lad Russo says, from the interview with John, wait, let me back up.
I'm going to give me 10 more of these.
Lad Russo says, do you think John has it in him to beat Leonidas at East versus West 14? You guys come across with your questions for Michael and Corey, just a second.
Go ahead.
Because we're going to be cutting it before they go upstairs.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the rope pulling stuff over here. That's
Okay.
10 minutes. We'll have 10 more minutes as soon as I finish this.
Okay.
Have you done this one already? You did, didn't you?
Not
You-
right.
And if you
You did?
haven't
Oh, you did?
shared
I got
this,
10 more
Yeah,
right.
you're right.
if you haven't shared this stream already to your social media feeds, please go ahead and do so people can join us for the Q&A. So anyways, do you think John has it in him to beat Leonidas at East versus West 14? Question for both of you.
What do you think, Corey?
Which one's Leonidas?
Oh, the big back, jacked up.
The one
The one
that just started arm wrestling that
That
just beat
beat
Schoolboy and
Schoolboy.
Larry.
Oh yeah, I think John
See,
definitely-
Devin thinks Leonidas is going to win 3-1.
I think John's gonna be really good at putting him in a position where his power doesn't matter.
He'll have to. Because if he goes to the strap, I think Leonidas has enough pronation and back pressure to, unless John can commit with his shoulder. See, John's biggest issue has been his shoulder. So if he's forced to commit his shoulder and he's in a back pressure drag with someone who's got a strong pronation, I think that could be problematic. But
He also says from the interview with John, he didn't seem confident.
yeah, John rarely seems confident. You know, John's just like, I'm just gonna have fun. You know what I'm saying? But I think you can't vote against John. Now, do you think Crosby beats Leonidas?
I think Crosby has a less likely chance.
But Crosby just beat John 3-0.
I don't understand some of John's stuff.
You know? I was like,
I pulled them both.
I don't get it. All right, so Corey, you're gonna be.
I do think Crosby got a healthier version of me.
Yeah.
A fresher, healthier version.
But also, Crosby got ran over by Matt Max.
Yeah, which I could see Matt's style being a
You're
problem.
gonna do that one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could see Matt's
Ow!
style being a
You
problem.
okay, man?
He
You
was
okay, Rebecca?
stepping on my foot.
Get off the foot. Get off the foot, man.
Boy, it's gotten heavy.
So angle
Okay,
from that was good.
Yeah, it's like a little brick.
let me put it over here.
His ass is getting thick. Have you seen him? Look how thick he looks when he's almost 80 pounds, 77 pounds.
Oh, wait.
And I picked up one of those dogs one time.
Get there.
That looked a lot like him. I used to have a
Bandit, get down, buddy.
I I used to have a picture of me holding him. He weighed almost 200 pounds. He's a big dog, too. I was like, oh my God.
So we ran into one. We met him. We took him.
Dang.
He weighed like 60. They had a 6-month-old, like potentially gonna be the largest one in the world. 6 month, he was 125. Last time we saw him, wasn't he like 175 or something?
From like that Hulk breed or something?
Yeah,
You remember
insane.
seeing them?
How big was that dog, honey?
Too big. Too big.
6 months was like 125.
It's not healthy for him.
Yeah, this dog was really heavy.
Yeah.
Like he didn't look,
No, this one's muscular and
yeah.
nasty.
This one looked big, but he definitely carried a lot of fat too.
That's a very expensive bench you got him sitting on. But all right, here we go.
They had
Ready?
those things everywhere.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm doing 5 minutes of rice bucket while Corey's doing 5 minutes of pronated rope pulling.
Lad Russo says that Crosby should beat Leonidas.
But I mean, Leonidas' pronation is so strong, can he turn him in a hook? That's the thing. That's what I'm asking. That's why I'm asking that question. And he has a much shorter lever, can he turn that into a hook? But I agree. I mean, Crosby's a multi-time world champion. Leonidas is less than 25 years old, so you would think that's the case. But who knows? I mean, I guess we'll find out at East vs. West 14, right?
Michael, what's your weight at?
264 this morning. So I'm within 10 pounds of, so I'm 119 something kgs right now, 119.6 or something.
Along G says you versus Jerry rematch at the shape you were versus Rebas.
Well, I'd beat that shape right now, I think.
Michael said that he would beat that shape that he was then, he thinks.
Yeah, don't you think I'm better than I was when I pulled rebats? Yeah. I feel like I'm pretty good level right now. Yeah, I'd love to pull Jerry good. Especially we have the fact that I can get so much closer to arm. I mean, Lars, people are like, why didn't Lars press? Lars tried to press. I just accessed my shoulder press much faster. So I think you can see a similar, Jerry going flop, me going shoulder. And because I'll commit to the center table for sure. What do you think about that, Corey? Jerry coming at me, going at Jerry.
I think it's interesting. Jerry's one. I've never understood yours and Jerry's
Matches.
no. But I've never pulled Jerry, so it's hard for me to understand.
You want to practice table pulling, right?
I've never left-handed only.
Oh, was it?
Well, no, we did right, but I was.
Yeah, you weren't you.
Yeah, and I'm sure he was just.
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Yeah,
It was 5 years ago.
or longer.
No, it was 5 years, 2019.
Lad Russo
It's funny to think back on what Ernie's was then.
Right.
says that
He was
rumor
a little-
has it Crosby is giving trouble to Yorkie.
Yorgie's Svekov? Wow, that's impressive.
Well, first, is Yorgie's,
His foot?
is his foot okay?
I think he's probably okay.
That would be impressive.
That'd be real impressive.
Here's a good question from Sergio. Do you think that John versus Leonidas would go differently if John had more confidence with his shoulder?
Well, if John's shoulder was healthy, I think it'd go way differently. A lot of John's matches, I think, would go way differently if he was healthy with his shoulder. But he is 60 years old. Well, he's not 60 yet. July 15th, he turns 60. But it's still impressive. Like Todd Hutchins. Who's going to win Todd Hutchins Crosby?
Todd.
It's got to be Todd, right?
Yeah.
And Todd's 59 years old or some shit. Like
Just a second,
58,
guys.
59.
Things here.
So now it's claw pronation over here. So you still good to do arms? It's just a high volume. Do you want to do beer bars or no?
No matter.
We really already done all this. I don't think we got to do beer bars at this point. I mean, I kicked this damn thing off pretty good, that pronation lift though. I was pleased. Rebecca's like, it didn't go up as high. So I had to redo it, didn't I, baby?
Yeah, it wasn't off the floor.
That second one was like, shit had lift off. Going to the moon. What you got, babe? Anything else?
Unchained said John might be the best in the world at 105 if his shoulder was still healthy.
Well, I mean, that's ifs are a big deal. I mean, Devin claims he's going to be the best in the world at 105. He might be, right? I mean, 105, Dodecan's lightning speed. Petrenko looks good. There's a lot of talent here.
What we know is you're not gonna be 105.
Yeah, I'm not making 105. I mean, I'm pissed about the 115 shit. Because I just can't eat like I want to eat, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even saying eat bad, I just can't eat the amount of calories I want to eat. And make 115.
I think I'm gonna do another fast before
Next to 13? Or before East versus West?
before East versus West.
You think another 5-day fast?
I did 3 last time.
Oh.
I think I am gonna set the expectation that if I get to 3 and I feel like I did last time,
Yeah.
I'll just go until
Until it just go to?
well, I'll try to make the 5 day.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold myself to it though.
So I did 4 days all liquid, and it didn't do shit for me. Like, I would have lost more weight doing no carbs. I thought I was going to clean my guts out and everything. I thought I'd feel way better. All right, it's your turn. Oh. Ooh. Leaning over like that stiffens up my lower back.
Oh, Corey. Let's get in on
All right,
him
let's get
here.
it, Corey.
I wish I had that clip to play, Phil. He wants to know, has Corey apologized to Michael for the advice he gave Michael in the Lars match?
You taught 3 different things I think you're going to lose.
What is it?
You're like, you just mentioned 3 different things that make me think you might lose.
You told him, do not meet him in the middle.
Yeah, you
Do
remember all
not
your
try to
remember all your
shoulder
advice, don't do this, don't do that. And those are all the things I
He
did.
said, you can't shoulder presser, baby.
Short answer, no. I don't think.
No, I'm not apologizing. He did it to piss me off so that I would perform better.
Yeah.
In my defense, Michael's track record lately with his ideas not been spectacular.
They have not been.
I haven't been.
Well, actually, the game plan's going in.
All right, switch to
The game plan's going in have been good. It's that you've been
Right,
calling an
execution.
audible as soon as you get on the table,
Right.
round 1,
right.
until this last one.
This last one was perfect execution of the game plan.
Yes.
It's exactly what I said I was going to do. Yeah.
Phil said, never doubt MMT.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know about this, Sander. Sander Garcia Diaz says there is no way Devin is competitive at 105. He would be a shell of himself.
All of Devin's WAL championships were at 225, which means that's 102 kgs. So everything that Devin was praised for from the WAL was at 102 kgs. So
But he was not 102 kgs when you pulled him.
no, when I pulled him, he was 263 pounds in WAL. I was 278, he was 263. So he was at 220 kgs when I pulled him.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's like, oh, he was only 220. No, he's 225 champ the year before. He bulked up, you know. But yeah, so he was 263 when they called his weight, and I was 276, I think, when I beat him. And then when he beat me, I was 272, and he was 293.
Josh
Yeah, switch,
Watley
sorry.
says, hello from Texarkana,
Who is it?
Mr. and Mrs. Monster, Josh Watley and
Hey,
Gorilla.
Josh, what's up?
Okay, see, this is Blossom, and I've been wanting Michael to do this series. You guys, tell me down in the comments if you think it's a good idea for Michael to do a series on measures and countermeasures and how to train for those, such as how do you defend or offend against a top roll, an open top roll, a shoulder press, a hook, a drag hook. What is the countermeasures for each of the moves, and how do you train to pull those off, right? I think that would be a good series. What do you guys
Just about 5 more seconds.
Wes Bowen,
Legs
I
switch.
would love to come practice with you all sometime. I haven't seen Wes Bowen in a long time.
Yeah, so I think, like I said, the 13th, I'm gonna need about 10 to 15 laborers here for a couple hours, then we have a big practice. Yeah, I need some people who can, we just gotta move a fence. We gotta move a fence and add 35 foot of fence. And that'll be on the 13th, so I'm thinking we're gonna start work around 10 so it's not that hot outside.
We picked blueberries this morning at 7 and it was hot.
Was it?
Yeah, about
That's
8
horrible.
hours.
That's horrible. Yeah, so 10 a.m. start the work, finish hopefully by noon. I'll probably get food for everybody, and then start arm wrestling practice around 1 or something.
Steak?
Say, yeah, you're gonna be in Dallas for it, so. Nah, pizza
Just
probably.
saying.
And Wes said he would absolutely love to hear that. But going back to Wassam, what's the best shoulder press exercise?
All right, Corey, switch. I don't do anything to train my press, but I think the best thing for shoulder press exercise training would be like what Camille's doing, have a high pulley with a handle that you just shoulder press into, or even a sideways pulley like Devin has, you know. I don't have a pulley system that has enough weight for me really to train it, because I can set up my cable crossover for my high pulley, but then I'm doing double pulley, so the most I could do would be 100 pounds, because it's a 200-pound stack.
Phil, that is an excellent idea. He said that would be a perfect series for members. And that brings me to another thing. Okay, so a few questions back, someone was asking if we're going to get back to our morning shows, Michael. And they said they were having a lot of fun with us. Okay, so here's the problem. The algorithm on YouTube does not love it when Michael does the morning shows. And then it can negatively impact other videos being sent out. So I think that perhaps if we get back to doing the morning shows could be for members and then open on Facebook. For members only on YouTube, open on Facebook, and then it'll be run jointly on my YouTube and Facebook.
Are we going to do mornings or are we going to do middays with the monsters?
Well, I'm thinking lunch.
Lunch with the monsters.
Lunch with the monsters.
Noon sounds good.
Instead of mornings with the monsters,
Because we have
mornings
they're
are
so busy.
chaotic.
Well, now we have to integrate Misha. So we have a cat. And we had Misha on a leash with a little vest on in the bed with Oreo today. And Oreo got nose to nose with him a few times and was fine.
Yeah, Oreo's not the one I'd be worried about.
No,
Yeah.
and I'm working. Maya doesn't care.
Maya hadn't shown any interest.
Yeah, I know how that goes.
No, she doesn't care. Bandit, he gets very anxious.
Maya seems like she's fine until she's not, though.
So, Pepe wants to know what's the goal with the rope pulling, Michael? Is it rising?
It's all pronate, so it's, here you go. Check it out. And here.
Wait, I'm not on you. Did you answer the shoulder press?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like Camille does it.
Okay, because he says there are two forms of press, supinated and pronated. Train both types. Okay, go ahead.
Pronated press,
I guess that's a flop wrist?
that's someone flopping you, pushing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a press. You know, I don't know anything about a pronated press. Travis defeated Jerry Catara's flop press with pronation and with shoulder protection. But the pronated press really, I mean, it's press, you got a supinated press, and you got a flop press. Those are the only two presses I've ever been aware of. Now, the other thing is a defense of a flop press, defending with your own shoulder.
Now, how did you did two different presses on Lars, didn't you? Two different types of presses?
I did a supinated
That was the first.
traditional shoulder press,
Mhm.
round 1 and round 6. And then the other 2 rounds that I won were with a flop press.
Yeah.
Because he was going outside, he was running, so I just drove sideways. It
Okay.
wasn't that I flopped my wrist, I just didn't care about it, and I just drove through shoulder press at him, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't try to hold on, I just drove.
And round 1,
He was flopping.
He was going to press
He
you.
was going to try to flop press me, so I bullied the center of the table. So as he flops, boom, I
Just
just
went
dropped.
down.
Yeah, and then round 6, we agreed to go in the center of the table again for a press. He false starts me, I catch him. He false starts, I counter him on press, and then on go, I flash him in press because he's trying to press. So, rope point, hand here. The first thing you do, knuckle high, cup, pronate.
Color it, come on here.
So that's it right there. That's the reason for rope pulling. This is it. They don't make this machine anymore. Plus, it was a $2,000 machine, so I wouldn't recommend. I'd just go get a 1-inch thick rope, and I would tie off like a sled or a tire or something, and then just lean up against a building, your vehicle, and just boom, just drag it, just like
What
this.
about one of those
All you're doing
ones?
is mimicking arm wrestling.
What about the, you got the other rope, Bill? You're not gonna talk about?
With the Rebel 1, oh, that's just endless rope climber.
Yeah, no, but you could easily pull it off just like that.
Yeah, so that's it. Oh yeah, so you could get that. You could get a Rebel 1 from Erebus. Go to Erebus on Instagram. Tell them Monster sent you. I think I have a code. They might give you 10-50% off. I don't remember. But an Erebus Rebel.
Let me see if I can get it, guys.
Rebel Pro or something like that. But it's set up for an endless rope climb right there. But you can also, when we did the nationwide tour, I took that with me.
You usually put it off at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I took it in our,
Exactly like
yeah,
that.
exactly. I took it.
Guys, it's right there hanging from the ceiling. You see the,
So,
yeah.
I took it with us in the RV, and I took my wrist roll machine, the one of the softball wrist roll, And I just put the bottom mat and I sat on the couch and did this while I was on the road every day.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I forgot about that. And I'm about to hook up the battle boa. Have you seen it? So the battle boa is a battle rope that pulls through this, some sort of, it's a couple sets of pulleys with resistance, and you can like rope like this. I mean, but it'll come off that, and I got that whole distance clear. It's a big badass rope pulley system, and it's also by Airbus.
Okay, so Isaiah the Prophet has a question for Corey. Thank you so much for that super chat, Isaiah. So he says, will Corey be pulling in Texas on the 13th?
That's the one we were just talking about, yeah.
Yes.
Corey got to go get that money. Plus, he's got to stay qualified. Hadn't you won that event 2 years in a row? I hated.
Yeah. Yeah, I never even been slowed down right-handed there. And then Cody, I lost to Cody on fouls last year.
Yeah. Right.
And
Technically never been there.
this is also
That's good
also
stuff.
for Corey from Sandor Garcia Diaz. What is Corey's current favorite lane, hook or outside pulling, and can you press?
Right or left?
Yeah, definitely different arms.
So
Okay.
let's talk about right arm first. What's your favorite lane?
Definitely hook or side pressure, but I do, at the higher level, depending on the position, I do think I could dump and shove in certain angles that would be, especially if somebody didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
Kind of like what
Right hand, you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like if I got tied up and that their hand position was close,
Yeah.
I
You
think
could
I
just
could.
drive it.
Yeah, but it's not like this. It's
Yeah.
more like
Yeah. So what about lefty?
I could definitely press left hand.
Yeah, because you pressed against
Yeah.
homeboy, right? Free.
Yeah, I still like to be. I don't really like to hook left-handed that much. I mean, I feel like it's fine. I just don't feel like I can force it as good.
No, you're a high
Yeah,
puffing.
just rotating, high rotation.
Yeah.
But I don't mind if somebody wants to go in a hook. Once I'm there, I feel like I'm.
See, I still like forcing the hook on you, but your power to drag back across the table is very good.
Yeah,
The only thing we don't do in training is I don't press.
yeah,
Because it's a lot of pressure on you, and it'd be a lot of pressure on me if I hit you a press and you pull through me.
Yeah.
That would suck. So yeah, I don't press you on practice left-handed. But we need to get. I mean, do you need some? Or did you get enough yesterday left? You can get enough in 2 weeks, lefty, or do you need a little bit more table time left?
Oh, I'm good right now. My shoulder was even just yesterday. It was a little clicky.
Was it okay?
Yeah, just nothing bad. Like just a little bit. So I'm just,
Right.
just still shoving.
Well, the thing is, as long as you keep. See, that's the thing. I want to pull with you, and I want to do that band and stuff. But you and I both know how to arm wrestle. Like arm wrestling with each other is just gauging where we're at. It's not like we're necessarily getting a whole lot stronger while we're arm wrestling. We're getting stronger while we're training.
Yeah,
But I do like pulling.
I was talking to Brent
Rockers?
Scroggins,
Who's that? Oh, your guy.
Mr. Arkansas.
Yeah.
Dr. Scroggins.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's up there. I don't know what his exact age is now, but in his 40s somewhere. And I was talking to him about 157, and he was talking about how it really needed to put some TV 500 with it, and he's talking about every day. He's like he's starting to get some joint pain as he gets older and stuff, and he's just gonna start running it as a
Maintenance.
daily, just to feel better.
So he's 57, you said?
No, he's in his 40s, I think.
Oh, God, he's.
But
Hell,
he's
I'm
been,
so.
but he's been lifting heavy, like
Yeah.
like that dude goes in there and does legs, and you're just like, what the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, puts his knee sleeves on.
Feels like his knees and hips are
Oh,
going out.
dude,
Yeah.
he'll put they got like a hack squat deal in there.
Yeah.
And he'll stack them to the edge. There'd be 30 plates on that thing. Yeah, little
I
monster.
hate that shit.
Yeah, he does. Me and Sean, I was talking about it just the other day. We were like, dude, he still looks so good to be.
He's still shredded.
Oh, he's kind
Y'all
of.
gotta switch?
No, we already done all this. I was just
Oh,
playing
no,
around with
we're
this.
just talking.
But you know
still
how
got-
Cutler kept like a really good physique.
Jay Cutler?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Which Scroggins was never Cutler by any means,
Yeah.
but like still just as
Years
in shape.
after his competing.
Just as in shape.
Yeah.
Not as big because he wasn't ever as big.
Right.
But just as in shape.
Yeah. That's what you want.
Yeah,
Right?
he looks phenomenal.
Because I mean, here's the thing for me, because Rebecca and I both suffered from it. Once you get photo shoot jacked as fuck, when I say jacked, lean, where your body is just like dialed in. Now you know what you're capable of, and if you don't maintain that, Any level of fitness less than that, you feel like shit. So it's almost, so I mean, I don't know how bodybuilders who have achieved such high levels of fitness still deal with fucking life once they go to shit, right? Because like Rebecca and I both, if you look at me and Rebecca, especially 51 years old, but like in general, we both are more fit significantly than the average person. But because we've been so fit, like things that other people do, going shirt off or shorts or whatever, like we feel self-conscious about because we don't look at our best. Which is weird, because the normal person's walking around wearing that shit, you know?
All right, Pepe wants to know, but is the idea with the endless rope conditioning or blood flow kind of exercise to help with recovery, or you feel it helps directly with pronation, pronated back pressure, strength on the table?
100% pronation, recovery. I mean, it's not recovery. It's that. Do you think a carpenter is hammering like this? Do you think this makes them strong when they do it every day? Or turning wrenches make them strong doing it every day? 100%. It's every single day they do it, right? So if I rope pull every single day, it is mimicking that action that I have to do.
Yeah, and
What
listen,
was that movie?
He's
double dick.
What? Double dick? Oh, that's so funny. What was that? That was so funny. What show was that? Oh, yeah, it was a one with John Cena, somebody Stanaki. What was that shit? It was hilarious. I can't. That was so funny though. But yeah, I mean, people just think everything has to be a 1 rep max or this. And the strongest I've ever been in my life, I did nothing but 30 rep sets. 30 rep sets. 2017 WAO champion, 2018 WAO champion, 2019 WAO champion. 30 rep sets. How hard were those circuits, Corey? We were doing the entire. When I say I'm doing 30 rep sets, I'm like, oh, you do lightweight for a lot of reps? I'm like, no, I do the entire stack with BFRs on it for 30 reps in a circuit. You know. All you're doing is taking a weight and repetitively doing that weight and then adding a small amount to it. And then just keep doing the weights, keep doing it.
It's mostly mental.
100% is, I mean, it's so much mental training because you want to quit. But doing stuff like this is just mimicking the action. Mimicking the action. So when you grab it, everything about it feels, and I think that's one of the reasons why my pronation lift's getting so good, because I do it every day. Because I do it every day, my body's just adapting. Because I also went down to a weight.
Ricky Stanicki.
Ricky
Yes.
Stanicki. Oh, have you seen that yet? Oh my God, it's hysterical.
Did we see it on the plane?
No, we watched it here.
Laughing
We watched it
so
here.
hard.
We watched it here. So funny. Hysterically laughing. So Ricky Stanicki, right? So these 3 guys are best friends, and they make up.
Michael, tell him later. Let's answer
No.
some questions.
They make up this Ricky
Because I'm fixing to
Stanicki.
leave.
Give me a second.
No, my computer's going to die.
Well, then if it dies, I'll tell you later, Corey. Can't tell you right now because we're live.
Thank
Alright.
you. So anyways,
Ricky
let's,
Stanicki's hilarious.
let's answer these questions really quickly.
All right, let's do it.
I'm running out of time on my computer. So Sergio wants to know, how do you think an Hermes versus Levon rematch would go?
Levon wins.
I think he kills him. I don't think he stops him again.
Yeah.
You don't think he stops him again? Because now, what people are not realizing, yes, he stopped him then. Levon's now been well and training for a good long time.
Yeah, I mean, I think Hermes might be the closest one to him. I mean, who knows? Maybe Vitali. Well, we saw Hermes beat Vitali.
We also seen Levon press.
Yeah, he did come in with the bent wrist press on that.
And if he takes his wrist like that and has him at the pad and turns his shoulder, it's over.
Yeah. He's strong. Now, Zordov, who knows how strong Zordov is, because he just ran over Rivas, so he might be strong.
Might be.
But, yeah, I mean, we don't know, man. Levon's amazing.
Okay, Wes Bowen. But don't we tend to be a little stronger with some fats, say over 10%?
Yes,
Depends on the person.
it does.
Marius,
Yeah.
not,
Like a powerlifter.
Marius Putinowski, the most dominant strongman in history, 5-time world's strongest man, 8% body fat, shredded as hell, every day of his life. But he's a genetic freak. He's
Is
an
he an
outlier.
outlier?
Yes, he's an outlier.
So tend to.
Yeah, most people carry a little bit extra fat, but still, 10% body fat or
Oh.
more is still. I mean, 12% body fat. You see your abs. Most people.
You're not going to see any powerlifter that holds an ultimate world record be lean at the biggest number. You might see a smaller guy do it, but you're not going to see the world's biggest squatter without a power belly. You're not going to see the world's biggest deadlifter without a power belly.
Can we talk about Thor and his ripped body right now?
Yeah, but he had a belly whenever he was doing. He did.
He's back up to like 450
Yeah.
now. He's still got abs.
He,
420, he's still
I
got
get,
abs.
and he may be the one.
And he
Again,
might be an outlier.
But like, look at Eddie when Eddie was. At
Oh
his
my
best.
gosh, Eddie Hall when he pulled 500 kgs, 400 something pounds at all right. Didn't even look like. I mean, you met with Eddie, 350.
Had to have a
Imagine
fan.
a 440 Eddie.
Had to have a fan on him. So he was
Is
overheating
it
all the
50%
time.
body fat?
No, he wasn't 50%. No, he's still jacked. No, he's
But-
still jacked.
but he was
just had-
carrying a lot of
He
fat.
had a head this big and he was so huge. He
Even
was so
Julius Maddox, like
huge. Julius Maddox carries a lot of excess, but he's so powerful.
Yeah.
But he's the heaviest bench
that
press
guy
in the
that
world.
holds the.
Did you see him
the
do a
squat record.
585? I think it's 585 shoulder press the other day.
No, but I watched him do 705 for 3. I was like, gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
he did
my
a
God.
raw 585 overhead press, I think.
That's ridiculous.
It was insane. Like,
How many people you ever think rep 700 pounds?
him,
Not only for 2,
him,
but for 3. I'm like, God.
Was it raw? Did he have any equipment on? Anything? It was raw, right? Completely raw.
I was just working out.
Yeah, that's insane. Has that ever been done before?
I doubt it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, so I mean, extra body fat normally makes you stronger, but I'm just saying, my body does not look right unless it's lean. I have pockets of body fat that I don't like, I think it's because I got so big. When I was big for me was at 323.6 back in 2008. I gained lower back fat in my back, and I just can't seem to get rid of it unless it gets all super lean.
But, and again, there's also a fine line there. Like those guys that move big weight, like they probably, there's probably so many things Eddie didn't do as good at in the World's Strongest Man stuff that were like agility based and like cardiovascular.
Right.
Where they had to carry stuff or load stuff.
Well, he still won the World's Strongest Man 1 year.
I know, but I'm just saying like,
wasn't it 217?
it probably did have a negative. He probably could have been even better in those areas
Yeah.
had he not been as big as he was. But he had to be that big to be that powerful.
Yeah, right.
Pepe says Eddie looked like a balloon. Pi says Graham Hicks looking like he might pull 505 kilos, and he's pretty ripped right now.
Is Graham dead that hard? I honestly think the guy who's going to break the fucking deadlift record is going to be Thor himself.
100%.
I mean, he's looking insane.
Yeah, and he makes it look easy.
He pulls so easy.
He makes it look easy.
Al Sims says if you have bigger muscles, there's more oxygen required.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why? Yeah, I know he's out. Is that
Choked.
why people that have a whole lot of muscles, and I'm just guessing here, this is my nursing stuff thinking, and also thinking about like what horses do in
Look at baby.
athletics. Hey, buddy. Is that why sometimes they take like Epigen to increase their red blood cells so they have more oxygen carrying in their blood?
That's outside my scope. It makes sense. That would be logical.
So I know that that's one thing that racehorses would get dinged for is
Right.
if they were given EPO,
Yeah.
because it increases red blood cells, which increases
Yeah.
oxygen, the readiness of oxygen goes transport by red blood cells.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah, you'd have to think that'd make. I mean, so Devin was talking that day too. He was on a video talking about PEDs, and he's talking about PEDs. He's talking about stems. He's talking about wait till they do robotics. It's like he thinks the next level of performance enhancements is robotics. It's like we're all fine.
That's some conspiracy
like that's
theory shit
horrible
right there.
shit right there. You grab out of a Terminator. You're like, why would it go?
That's funny.
It was very funny. But who knows what's out there? I mean, you would assume that when he was in the military, he knew about, especially the level that he was at. If there was anything, because what was it? What did they call him, honey? What did they call him? What did my ketamine doctor say? They were modified. Modified.
Okay, so
Come
what
here,
they
baby.
said, they said that,
Hey, buddy.
hey baby, your
No,
doctor, your doctor that did your ketamine, that did his ketamine, said that there were people that used to be in the military that were now not black ops, not that level above. They were specially contracted that were genetically modified in some way. And he said he worked as a medic, right, as a surgeon, and actually he was an anesthesiologist
Yeah.
in the military. And he said when they would come in with other people that had been injured in terrible ways, they wouldn't require any pain medicine.
No, he's like fucking holes blown in him and shit, and they're like, oh man, take care of him, we're fine. He's like, yeah, they've been modified. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, So, I mean, I don't know what's out there, but you'd have to think that anyone who is out there fighting for their life has access to shit that we don't know about, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, he literally said they'd be talking about pain shit, and they're like, no, we're good.
Pepe says, imagine how weird it's going to be when they start augmenting human body parts.
Oh my God, man, it's cute.
Assuming you could match their strength, who is your best or worst matchup in the Supers top 10 right now, technique-wise?
If I could match their strength, Put me against LeVon right now. You know what I'm saying?
You just need the strength.
You just give me the strength. I'm golden, baby. I love that match. Honest to God, if I had the strength match, I mean, imagine. Like, I honestly think if I was that strong, how would I not win?
Yeah.
Right? But that's a big gap to that's a big gap to close. Who would be your toughest match?
That's gonna be everybody's toughest match.
Oh, Truth.
Yeah.
Truth, that's not even a fair question. He says, do Mike and Corey feel they could beat Brian Shaw?
No, that's not.
Not at lifting.
He can't
Unless
beat
it's
strong
bench
man.
press, maybe.
Well, you can bench. I mean, I can't beat him in bench.
Not right now, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I might could do like 4
What's he
or
got
5.
at 525, 545?
It's low
bench?
fives is what
Yeah.
I've seen.
Yeah, my best ever is 520, and you've done a 575, you said?
Yeah, or 585, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back and look at videos.
Yeah.
What are Michael and Corey's thoughts on Andrew Snia's strength? Who's that?
He's got the strongest pull-ups in the world. You've seen him, right? Unbelievable. So crazy developed. Arms are insane, but does not do well at arm wrestling for some reason. Like, but I mean, he trains with he'll get on the table with Dennis and, Kirill Sarchev and Neezy and all these guys, and he looks like he's going to destroy the world. Because he's got like a 300 kg bench, raw, 660 bench, and then he straps like 200 plus pounds to himself and does crazy pull stunts, one arm pull-ups, 300 pounds. Freak. But his arm wrestling does not look good.
There's so much of that. Like, I think about that sometimes, even just seeing like Lachlan do some of his lifts, I'm just like,
Lachlan looks insane.
some of his lifts are so good too.
Yeah, I'm just like, but I mean,
And
I still think I think Paul I think Paul Lynn's amazing. So you can't discredit Lachlan because he lost to Paul, because Paul Lynn's amazing. But if you look at Lachlan's training, you would think his level would be higher because his training's impressive shit.
Yeah.
Bill Whitty says, we need